Yeah, we've been farming for 18 years. Like I mentioned, on the pristine soil. We're so excited to say it's never been touched by spray. And we raise organic vegetables, a lot of heirloom varieties, and then a sheep for both the fiber and meat production. It's small scale. I call it a boutique farm. You know, we serve about 25 families with vegetable delivery. And then the fiber studio is a great agro-educational environment. People come there and we do camps, kids camps, and farm tours, and teach canning and cheese making. So that aspect of farming continues at the fiber studio as well. Now, about 6 years ago, I should have known better, but you know, I had this little lamb ram that I'd bottle fed, and back in my mind I thought, oh, he's just my little buddy, he'd never turn on me. And it was breeding season, so he was in with the ewes, and the bucket tipped, and he had his hay, and he looked all content, and I quick thought, I can just jump over that gate, get the bucket, and be out, and bam, you know, he just came at me and hit my leg, and I rolled into the pen with the other sheep that weren't being bred, and they're all like sniffing me, like my nickname, Sheppy. Like, Sheppy, you're lower than us, you should be standing. And it's real painful to walk on. So I used to pick and haul crates and, you know, be part of the production of the vegetables. And basically I can do the delivering, but I can't pick or haul or do anything that has any kind of weight to it. So it didn't affect the operation, it continued, but it's just my role. It became more of the marketing and networking more than production. At first my husband, you know, was diagnosed with early onset Alzheimer's, and he was still pretty instrumental in being able to help me with some of the heavier things, but now he's not able to do chores either. So, yeah, I just have to reevaluate how to do lambing this year. Yeah, we want to get back into lambing because it's a revenue stream, and we just enjoy having little lambs on the landscape too. And I'm just really afraid to have a ram in that pen. We figure out gates and, you know, a way we can still lamb, but I don't have to be exposed. I was seeing advertisements through the Farm Bureau. They had a brochure in the county Farm Bureau office. So I contacted Dr. Petrie, and he came up and assessed the farm, and then was actually selected for a scholarship to go down to one of the conferences. And I think it's one of the best organizations that USDA can offer, you know, hope to someone that wants to continue farming but is disabled. After assessing, you know, my limitations of how to walk over to the barn, the golf cart was the first piece of equipment, and then some gates and some latches that just made things easier to move, you know, fencing when we change our pasture rotations. And then the power wagon has just been instrumental in being able to get the hay to the bunker every morning. He had given some power wheels for the gates. That, not power, but they're bigger sized wheels, and they're nice. They make the gates pull open better. And then, like I mentioned when you saw me let the sheep in, you know, you do things out of habit and you don't change. And he took one look, because he's lived with his handicap his whole life as well, and he just, you know, why don't you cut the door down a little bit and make that easier? So, you know, just simple tips that didn't cost a lot of money, but, you know, here I'm lifting my leg over this threshold, where he said, why don't you cut the threshold lower and make it easier? So we both got a big laugh out of that one. That it's just been a lifesaver in terms of providing hope and networking with other, you know, farmers that have used AgrAbility, and keeping in touch with. It's kind of like a, I don't want to say a club, but, you know, you're kind of a niche of people that are still wanting to farm even though you have your handicaps. Once you get it under your belt and you've been doing it, it's like a way of life, and you're sort of just excited to be called a farmer.